Kristen hosted me. Thanks for that host, Kristen. I appreciate it. When did that happen? I guess when I didn't have my headphones on. Oh, I wonder... What if my starting soon screen has notifications on it? Might not.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Virus! Thanks for the host, Virus. How you doing, Ohio? Boy, this is a fun song.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Some bro.
What's up?
How you doing, some bro?
Running a bit behind. Gotta get your chat up. Gotta get the music going.
Idoru! Let me know when you get in the game. And you're ready for me to start a session.
What music do I pick?
How do I play this game?
There's so much music to choose from. Which one? Virus. Launching the game.
Oh, this song is so fun.
Hello, Virus, as well. Again, second time after.
No, it's
Maybe
Idle
not
song.
Using the song command. Nice.
Ugh. Rip your internet, man. I wish you had better internet, Virus. Bad internet's like just so frustrating.
Haven't heard this song in a while. The intro to God Eater song.
It's on that mixtape. Summer, you tell me you don't listen to my mixtapes ever?
I did listen to your mixtape. I just don't make a day
Oh, okay.
thing out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me neither.
I guess then. New episode. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure.
I have not yet, actually.
Wow, and you call yourself a fan? I am in the game.
I was watching, man, I watched someone play Noita today. I was watching that. But I want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it pretty soon.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. How you doing, Kristen?
I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow.
Multiplayer. How do I even do this again?
Yeah, I'm asking the same question. I'll probably watch it on Crunchyroll. That's where I watched all the other ones.
It's on Hulu. I'll
Not
watch
crazy
it
about
on
Hulu.
Kiss Anime, the totally legit anime streaming website.
Kiss my anime.
Mic right here.
Speaking of internet, dear God, please, no more issues, Comcast.
Yeah. You're okay. I'm doing pretty good, Kristen.
Oh man, I'm sleepy.
I was a little tired, but
It was rainy all day today. Perfect day to sit in and do nothing.
I was up way too late last night, like I have been for the last like 2 weeks.
I did go to Barnes & Noble today, which I'd been needing to do. And there's this like massive book that's like 2 or 3 feet tall, and it's full of Hubble images. It's like 400 pages
Oh, that's cool.
of full color like Hubble pictures. And I'd seen it. I see it like every time I go there, but it was like $35 or something. I was like, it would be neat to have, and I'd probably read it a couple of times. But that's asking a lot. And you know, Hubble pictures are online. You know, you can just go look at them. But anyways, I went back and it was like bargain priced for $25, and I'm still like, I don't know. I walked in today though, and it was in like the clearance, like we're getting rid of this shit. It had like a yellow sticker on it. It was like all yellow sticker items are $10. I was like, okay. It's the last copy they have. I was like, wow. If if anyone else buys it, if the book is gone, I'll have to get it online or something. I was like, okay, you got me. $10. That's a fair price.
Go to Amazon. It's like $2.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn it.
It's a fair price because it's like 200 some pages of full color artwork with 400 images from Hubble plus other images from other space probes, and it's not just pictures. There's also like history of the Hubble telescope being launched and stuff. So I really should have just paid the money for it because it's a good book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one now. It's a little dinged up because it was the last copy that was sitting in the clearance thing, so like the dust jacket's bent and it's banged up and stuff. But I'm really glad I grabbed it because I've already read like 20 or 30 pages, and it's really interesting stuff in there.
Oh wait, there's
That looks
words
cool on my
too in
bookshelf.
it?
Yeah, it's got
Oh.
like history and stuff.
Ew.
Wow, this looks like the final boss.
Yeah, it's the final boss area.
Oh my god, what buttons even do I gotta devour?
Oh, what just hit me? Oh yeah, there's wait. There's 2 monsters. I forgot. And they're tough. They're toughies.
Like, it talked about how Congress slashed the budget multiple times, and then at some point, it had like the Hubble telescope had 0 budget, and they were gonna have to cancel it because Congress was like, no, we're not gonna give you any money for this. And it was only thanks to a massive lobbying effort from astronomers and people all over the country that the budget got reinstated, but only at half of what they were originally asking for. So now they were like, shit, we gotta build this thing with only half the budget. Well, that was a wombo combo for hell. Thank you, Hugo.
Hope I don't have my in-game music on right now.
Oh,
Oh.
come on.
Oh, I was at 2 and everything.
Good, let me pull the gun out. Devour attack. Oh, dude.
Oh, that shouldn't have hit me. No, I disagree.
Boy, I am really out of practice.
I'm a little bit out of practice, but I'm getting it.
And then what I was there for was the latest book from the author that does those XKCD comics,
Oh, yeah.
Randall Munroe. He just came out with another book. I've read the first book I've read like 3 or 4 times all the way through. I love it. It's so entertaining. So I didn't even look at anything. Oh god, see you. Bye, Kristen. Have fun.
Hi, Kristen. Yeah, thanks for lurking. Have fun.
So when I found out he wrote another book, I didn't even like research it. I was just like, yeah, give it to me. I'm excited. So that was a pretty good day.
I just kind of like relaxed all day.
The AI just stands right in front of it when it's about to do the devour attack.
Well, it depends. I've seen AI actually run away, like, properly. There's the one guy that has, like, all the mouths. His devour attack is him just, like, running at you. And if you have the AI there, I saw the AI and him literally doing circles. Because the guy was chasing him, and the other guy, and Hugo was, like, running away.
I bet you're tired. Is there anything you do, Virus, when you're driving? Do you like listen to podcasts or something? Make it more manageable. Oh, stop dashing towards the thing that's trying to kill you.
Yeah, driving is just the worst.
I used to listen to a lot of music when I drove to college every day.
That's what I do.
45-minute drive a lot of the time.
It's about 45 minutes to my community college, and then when I went to the actual, it was like a 10-minute drive to my actual college. So that was nice. Yeah. I live pretty dang close.
I had to actually listen to CDs. Can you imagine that? I had to put discs into the car. Didn't have fancy auxiliary cord.
I bought a aftermarket stereo that had an auxiliary cord immediately. Like,
I still haven't gotten one. I don't drive as much as I used to. I want one though.
my current car just has an auxiliary cord built into the default. Hugo, come get me. I've been fighting this bastard and solo.
We should just finish off the obnoxious skatey boy.
Yeah, I've been fighting the skatey boy all by myself for the last little bit. The AIs have been entirely focused on.
Kind of forgot it even existed because it hasn't been over here. I've been dealing with the... Oh, God.
What? How'd I just die? That was dumb. That guy does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he hurts.
I have some Spotify
I've gone
playlists.
through a lot of my healing items already. God damn it! Just lands on me.
Oh, yeah, the traffic. Yeah, that's like the literal most exhausting thing about driving is the traffic. Because, like, if you're just out on the main road, like a highway.
Oh my God, this mission sucks. Holy shit.
And there's not a lot of people around. You don't have to pay as much attention. Obviously, you don't want to fall asleep or anything. But when you're in the city and there's cars all over the place that can literally all run into you at a moment's notice, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
And then when the people are stupid drivers,
And traffic sucks.
God damn it, leave me alone!
If we could just get her to fucking die. Oh my God, I'm stuck.
I'm dead. What the hell?
I might actually just use the gun for a bit. God, fuck. Oh no!
There's a rear ender on the freeway, so just took the side road, another rear ender happened.
Fucking hell, he's finally dead.
Oh my god. A doubled commute. Ugh. And I complain when my commute to work's doubled. My commute to work's 20 minutes. Or 10... It's 12 minutes. Double is 24 minutes. And I complain about that.
Yeah, and we have like the worst traffic in the world. It's actually like I remember at one point it ranked as the worst traffic in the United States. I think California passed us at some point or something, but still, it's pretty bad.
We were rated the safest place to drive at one point.
Right, Virus? Can you imagine driving? Can you imagine driving 24 minutes and being upset?
The train stops me for like 5 minutes. I'm like, ugh. I can't believe it. I have a 5-minute train on my way to work. Ugh. But I also only hit 4 stoplights on my way to work. So
That's pretty nice. That's a nice setup.
no highways or anything. Probably should have did a different weapon for that mission. That kind of sucked.
That was a hell of a mission to come back to God Eater. Kicked my ass.
Yeah, they said like on average, someone who lives here has an accident every 14 years.
Wow. We apparently have like the best roads in the United States. That seems ridiculous because our roads suck, but I guess they suck worse everywhere else.
This is gonna be a really hard mission. So, bring your best weapon. Bring every healing item. It is a 2-stager. We are literally fighting everything that does devour attacks. So, time for the Zweihander. What are these things? Dumplings with a touch of ampule. Ah, let's put it in. Oh, like I got a cat. Where do I get these things? Got like candies in my inventory.
Yeah, I remember we got those last time. I didn't know what the hell they were. We haven't really needed anything.
Well, I've got like candies with like a character's face on it.
Yeah, me too.
And it says effect Restore Pill 2 and Steady Restore Pill 2. Yeah. Put whatever the heck, freeze, whatever. Take that out of there. It's a Pokemon song. I was playing Pokemon. Well, the one thing I did do today was I played Pokemon Ultra, whatever, and because I'm getting close to beating that, and I got to Ultra Necrozma the other day, and it was destroying my team. Literally went first on every single turn, and one shot every single one of my Pokemon.
Both went with the Buster Swords.
Yeah. And so I was like, fuck this. I don't want to grind. So I looked online for a strategy. And they're like, yeah, just like put fucking Toxic on a Pokemon. Hit him with Toxic. So I got a Quick Claw, which has a 23% chance of making your Pokemon attack first.
Nice.
and then I kept resetting if my Pokemon didn't attack first. And then you just toxic the dude.
It reset until you got it.
Yep.
Wow.
Because I was gonna die otherwise.
Right.
And then when I got toxic, he would one-shot all my Pokemon. I revived a Pokemon in the process, and the toxic killed him.
Wow.
So he's just one-shotting everything, and the toxic just slowly killed him. It's the same thing with, though, one of the totem Pokemon.
Oh shit, are these burst attacks? No.
Oh, don't do that. One of the totem Pokemon, the fairy one. It was fast and like one-shotting most of my Pokemon except for one, and it would two-shot that one. So I just toxiced it in the beginning and just let it slowly die. Now this is gonna be a Devour attack.
You know, as long as we're fighting them one at a time, this isn't even as close to being as bad as that last one was.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because we still have the second stage, and that might be entirely,
I'm just saying, like, we can handle a single Rob all
Yeah.
day, every day.
another Devour. Oh, the one ran into the wall right away. Nice.
Still got this level 3, I'm not losing it.
Yeah, me too. Oh, he's Hoyt. Oh, he's Hoyt. No! No! My level 3! No!
I hate that they're always just a little bit out of your reach.
I would have hit him once, but I accidentally ran my fucking... I ran into him and it...
Ooh, he's down.
Bolt know what to do. Oh, he teleported away. He's gonna do a Devour attack. Not in this corridor.
Fuck. There's nowhere to go. Damn it. Yeah, wait.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I lost my first 3 too. I like the walls of fire. That's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
Maybe for real next time. I can't see shit what's happening right now. Here we go.
God, this guy. Oh, I ran out of stamina in the middle of it.
Hell yeah. Keep an eye on those fountains too. Free heals are very good here.
Yeah. There's the one-armed man. The slot machine.
This guy's so cool. Damn it. Why'd I do a Devour there? This is the most Dark Souls boss in this game.
Yeah. It's a neat concept, too, that he powers up by regenerating his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Really feels like a Sunday to me. I didn't do anything.
Kind of feels like a
Awesome.
Sunday for me too, because I had dinner with my parents. They're gonna be busy tomorrow.
Giving
That's-
him the business. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's he
Uh-oh.
going? Where's he going?
Not to me. Going to you.
I would be very surprised if he catches up to me.
Yeah, he's not.
Level 3, bitch. Gotta love those perfect blocks. Feels really good.
Oh, I lost my level 3. I wasn't paying attention. I'm an idiot. Uh-oh.
Ooh, I'm out of stamina.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
At least we don't have to fight the fucking lava guy. Having to fight all these Devour guys. Man, fuck that lava guy.
Yeah, the Devour guys are not the biggest pains in the ass.
They're kind of fun to fight
Yeah,
compared
they're
to the
really
other
good.
ones.
Oh, that got me. Couldn't see what he was doing.
Oh, what? He had a fist that reached all the way across the stage. And killed me. I was like, oh, he's doing an attack. I'll just fly away. So I flew away, and its punch reached all the way across. Oh,
Really
die
sucks
right
that-
before you.
Yeah, we went down right before. God damn it.
怪異騎士もお手の物だね。いい汗かくとお腹すくよね。イルダさんのメインどこの
I had some Pizza Hut though. I had one slice of pizza and a bunch of hot wings.
I had some hot wings today.
Hot wings are good.
Damn straight. I watched a video about that movie hack that North Korea did on Sony when they were coming out with that movie a couple years back called The Interview with Seth Rogen. They were making a movie about. Dude, it was that dumbass comedy. They were going to be going to North Korea to like kill Kim Jong Un,
Yeah.
and North Korea like actually got mad about it and hacked Sony's servers to steal like a whole bunch of movies and a whole bunch of like private emails and stuff.
Wow.
Because I knew about the hack, and I knew about all the like they were saying like you better not release this movie into theaters or we're gonna release all this incriminating stuff about you guys.
Yeah.
And because I remember Sony did end up pulling it, and I watched it. It didn't go into theaters.
What? Why did that? Come
It was funny because the movie was kind of dumb anyways. It's really funny that all this like actual political drama surrounding such a stupid movie. It wasn't even that funny.
on. Freaking
It
North
certainly-
Korea, man.
Yeah, they're just so goddamn crazy. But I didn't know a lot of the stuff about like the higher ups at Sony and all the incriminating emails that they got saying like they were saying like some really shitty stuff. Like, oh, Obama's gonna be at that thing. Like, what movies do you think he likes? And they were like, "Psh, probably 12 Years a Slave, which is the movie about like a slave running away.
Oh my god.
It's like, he's black, so of course he likes that. You know, some Tyler Perry movie. the black filmmaker. Oh, here's the burst.
Uh-oh.
And they were like,
Oh.
like he probably likes Kevin Hart. just because the dude's black.
Oh my god.
He just made a whole bunch of shitty jokes about how he's black, so of course he only likes movies about black people or by black people. Like, wow, that really sucks. It's a shitty thing to say, but like, you know, if you're just doing it to be silly and you're not actually a shitty racist person,
Yeah, I mean,
it really sucks, as that's gonna look bad on your PR no matter what.
it sounds like a joke you would say, and the point of the joke is how dumb the joke is.
Yeah, it didn't. I gotta say, looking at that's not really what it looked like, because they're sending emails back and forth, and like each email is just a new movie that they think Obama would like. They're like going through a lot of effort. It's not just like, you know, we say a lot of dumb shit in offhand comments on here. I could see that being like a stupid ass joke that we would make. Oh, he's really coming for me. Oh, who did he get?
You got Hugo.
Didn't even know Hugo was down here with me. But that one lady ended up stepping down. Probably just because it's such bad PR for Sony. And you know, if you negotiate with people that are like holding your stuff ransom, then obviously people are gonna think, oh, this sprinkler is not active anymore. That one is. You know, people know that that's a way to get you to do what they want you to do when you negotiate with terrorists. Hostage situations. But the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it was really funny watching them pretend that they weren't North Koreans doing this. They were pretending to be a hacker organization called GOP. I forget what that was supposed to stand for, if it even had something it stands for, but it was just like, it was in like broken English. It's like, we have presence in all of world. It's like, you don't have anyone who speaks good English over in North Korea? What the hell? And they tried to make it out like it was, they just hate Sony. They don't mention the interview that specific movie. It's it's like bad for North Korea. They don't bring that one up specifically because they're trying to pretend like it's not North Korea doing it, obviously. But they were saying stupid shit like, you know, don't allow your movie to be released in theaters, and then it was like also no pirating of it. It's like, well, you're telling Sony to not allow pirating of the movie? What the hell? You guys not have any idea how this works? It's like, that's the one thing Sony actually agrees with you on, is they don't want their shit pirated.
Yeah, this is a Devour attack, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even notice. It looks so not threatening.
This is the one that, like, Hugo was running around in circles away from. The one time. Oh, Hugo got it.
That just really cracked me up. Like, they were like, what do we tell them to do? Well, like, we don't want the movie to get pirated.
Oh.
Like, we don't want anyone to see it.
I was dead, but because the person shot me with a healing thing before my, like, health bar, the white portion, like, died all the way, I got revived.
That's cool.
Because that goes away really fast, but...
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
I've never seen that before. Oh, that's cool. This guy's actually kind of cool in his bursting state. It's like, they're obviously skilled enough to get people who can get into their servers. I mean, it was your typical phishing thing. I think it was something like, they told someone you won a contest, and you have to like click here and give your information to. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was some kind of phishing scam like that, and I believe it was saying, or I think it might have been like, you're invited to this some kind of like award show or like award party. I think that might have been it. Just one of those things like your IT guy is gonna be like, really fell for that? Seriously?
Yeah. There was a survey link at my work that was something I didn't recognize, and I asked around whether or not it was legit. And the survey wasn't even asking for any. I don't know if it might have asked for a login, but I was like, I'm not gonna log in. Why do I need to log into a fucking survey?
Yeah.
But then I asked people, like, no, that's a legit internal site. It's just named funny. Okay, good.
Yeah. Definitely a good idea to ask. So I guess maybe I'm giving them a little too much credit for like they did manage to hack Sony's thing, but I guess if you send enough of those. Apparently they were sending like hundreds of those kind of emails.
Dang.
Just eventually one of them got through.
It's less of a hacking, more of a taking advantage of people's idiocy.
Right. That's why I was like reassessing my. Because I was initially I was gonna say like you managed to hack like one of the biggest companies in the world, but you can't get someone to speak English for your demands. But yeah, honestly, the whole thing was pretty amateur. Oh, you gotta love when you knock them down when they're in burst mode.
Yeah. Oh! Hit him in the face with one of those. Oh.
Yeah, I got like 3,000.
Yeah, me
but
too.
Then I got one more. Thank you, Hugo. Good man. This might be the last one we fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
This one hasn't been so bad.
Yeah, we're doing one at a time. It's real nice. Oh, he's running away even. Oh. It's wild to me that there are leaders like that in the world when they have such big egos that they can't have a movie like that.
Yeah, could you imagine someone in that much power with a huge ego? How terrifying that would be.
Yeah. Too bad.
Can you imagine like two of them? Like, oh, I was stamina.
It's a good thing our country doesn't have something like that, right?
Oh my goodness, right? Most powerful human being in the world. That thing with the Kurds on it is really blown up. That was real stupid.
I really like how like Pelosi in one of the meetings or whatever was talking to Trump, and like she like got out of her seat, stood up, and then I died. Oh, I didn't die again. I got revived again. What? Yeah, it said down on my screen. I'm a beast. But there was a picture of her. She's like standing at this like table with Trump, and she's like got her finger pointed at him, like yelling at him. And he then like posted it. And he's like, Pelosi's on a an emotional rampage or some shit. And so then Trump took that Pelosi took that picture and then put it as her banner on her Twitter profile. I was like, thanks for the new picture. It's like, what do you mean? Like, she's got to do this shit. Like,
yeah, I mean it's embarrassing that our politics is like graveyard school kid level, like kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean it's just caused by the man in charge, though. It's like
it really is. Democrats are not perfect, but holy shit, this is very abnormal behavior.
Yeah.
For politics. of the most powerful country in the world.
But people fucking love it that love Trump because they're like, oh, he's standing up for what he believes in, and he's sticking it to the man, you know. It's like, he's...
Yeah, it's because he has very little understanding of how politics actually works, and so do the people that like him. So, like, he has the same knee-jerk reactions that they do to all the problems. Like, oh, I don't like all these people coming into our country, build a big old wall. It's such easy, brain-dead, reaction-y kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna say that she sucks at her job. Got him. And you know, it's like instead of being like philosophical and grandiose in his speeches, he just talks really simple and easy for them to understand. And they're like, hell yeah, I like the stuff that he said. This guy's finally telling it like it is.
I get it.
Yeah, like I can understand what he's saying, and I agree with it, and that's all that I care about. Yeah, it's sad and embarrassing. Ugh. I mean, he might get impeached, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't think he's actually gonna get booted from the office.
Huh.
Getting pretty close, anyways. We only got about another year to go. Just fucking crazy to think about.
Thank God, though. Thank God it's
Yeah.
only a year.
God forbid he gets reelected. Like,
Ugh.
fucking save me from that news cycle.
I'm gonna highly doubt it this time because I think potentially people learned that
I
maybe
really
they
hope
should go
so.
vote. And all.
You see those polls, like even like the poll on Fox News said 51% of people are in favor of impeaching him,
Yeah.
and that's on Fox News. So you gotta think, if enough people are that fed up with him, you can't win again. Unless, I mean, things can turn around in a year. I don't know. Something can happen that boosts him in the polls again, but or God, you know, the Democrats could put forward a really shit candidate. That's what happened with Hillary. Is that not enough people could get behind her.
I liked Trump's reaction to that poll. He was basically like, they must have terrible polling methods then. You can't trust any news these days. It's like, wow.
Fox News has been so up his ass this entire time, and now he's gonna just turn on them too.
Yep. He's agreed with them so much. And then he's... a poll that they have. It's like, well... Yeah. I mean, of course the poll fucking says that because they polled people. Like, they didn't make shit up. They didn't... They're just...
It just pisses me off that he can't take that as an opportunity to be like, you know, maybe there's more I could be doing. Maybe I need to like reevaluate what it is I'm doing. That kind of thing. He never says stuff like that. He's always like, I'm doing the greatest job ever, and everyone is just hating on me for no reason. He can never be self-reflective or self-corrective. It's always just like, hey, I'm right. I'm always right. Anyone who thinks I'm doing a bad job, they suck at whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
They had that video side by side from 2018 of him going like, the Kurds have been with us for, you know, this whole time, and they've been helping us fight, and we got to stand by them, and they need our help, and we need their help. And then 2019, he's like, hey, you know, they didn't even help us in World War II. It's like, well, why do we have to do everything for them? It's like, oh my God, you son of a bitch. You just on a dime, it goes from talking about how great they are to like how they can handle themselves and we don't need to get involved. And just that brash, like, I don't need to listen to experts or scientists. I just go with my gut feeling. I can just tell climate change is some bullshit. That's just not true. You telling me the ozone layer has a hole in it? Oh, yeah, okay.
My,
Me spraying some hairspray in my apartment's gonna cause the ozone layer. Yeah, sure.
I love how he's like, it doesn't even like get out. Like,
Yeah,
how would it get out of there?
out?
It's like,
God, what a dumbass.
What's context switch about the game? One of my great swords, upgrading it from rank 6 to rank 7 changes its appearance slightly and changes its color, but none of the other weapons that I can tell can do that I have.
They all go from 6 to 7 with the exact same appearance.
Yeah, from what I can tell.
That's too bad.
But this one doesn't. This one, well, it's got the same appearance, it just slightly changes its colors, but I think the colors look better.
You should let us change the colors of our weapons. That should be just like a customizable thing.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Video games need more customization options.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that they're becoming the way that they milk people with money now, the microtransactions.
Yeah.
The Inside Gaming, they were talking about how it's moving from microtransactions to battle pass or season pass kind of stuff, and I think I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, like if it's $60 game, people are like, I should get free stuff forever after paying $60. It's like, okay, but if they're making new shit after that, and they ask me to drop $10 once a year, I'm cool with that, or even if it has to be twice a year, kind of thing. That's a lot better than trying to nickel and dime me for every little thing. Let me just give you my $10 so that you can keep your servers going and that you can keep making new shit and new customization stuff. Don't try to mix and match though. I don't want to do battle passes and microtransactions. Just kind of what Rocket League is doing, but you can earn keys to pay for the battle pass. So I kind of okay with that.
Rocket League is also changing it though. They're getting rid of crates.
That's true. They are getting rid of crates. I've really never been upset with how Rocket League is doing it, especially when the game was only $20 when it first came out. Plus the weekly challenges, they're throwing so many cosmetics at you at this point that you really wouldn't have to pay a dime ever again.
Yeah.
Since all the maps are free, all the new modes are always free. You really can't complain. They're really killing it.
I'm trying to figure out how to craft a shield right now.
No problem.
I'm looking for a Maera stone or some shit. Seeing if I can craft that. Oh, I can. I think. Where'd it go? Wait, no, that's a Maera will? I don't think that was what I wanted.
I don't really feel like messing with my weapons. Just gonna kind of going with what I got right now.
I just have the tower shield and I want a medium. I've been wanting a quicker shield now that the monsters are a little quicker.
You're crafting a medium shield?
Yeah.
Which one are you gonna go with?
Maybe the Venturer. It's called
Venturer.
It's just got 681.
Yeah, I don't have the stuff for that.
Yeah, I don't have
the Mara stone.
Maera stone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can craft that.
I can make Yeoman Ward, which seems to have the same stats.
That doesn't look as
Aerial
good.
jumper versus partner. You're right, it doesn't look as cool, but I can actually make it.
Yeah,
so,
I can make it. I'll make it.
Does it have a Yama lens?
Yeah, I just made it. Got a new word, armor.
A real treasure.
And then I'm gonna switch weapons now that we're not doing hard stuff again, probably. How about this sword? Maybe? No. Well, maybe.
So we didn't talk about. This is gonna be kind of fun now that I've caught up on Minefield. There's gonna be just moments where like I remember an episode that we didn't talk about yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's so many interesting ones. The one where they put him in the scanner and show him faces, and then try to reconstruct faces based on what he was thinking.
Yeah, that was
That's,
really cool.
That's really interesting technology. It needs some work still. It was kind of hilarious how wrong some of those were.
Yeah.
It's like white Obama, and like what's her name? Megan Fox looked like a dude. I think it was. That was funny.
I think it was great though that the when they put him in the machine and they showed him faces, and then immediately like took the scan of his brain on what his brain was interpreting the face to look like at that moment.
Yeah.
The faces were really
it's
accurate.
A lot more accurate. It's a lot more accurate when he's looking at the picture instead of trying to recall the picture, which makes sense. Obviously, it's more vivid. He's looking right at it. So that's really cool.
But it made the
And how about
technology
that-
look dependable at that point.
Yeah, the Japanese guy that he talked to, the Japanese scientist, and he's like, "Wow, that's amazing," and the guy's like, "Well, it's not very accurate yet." And it was like the guy was like really humble and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too.
That's gonna be pretty freaky as they start to work on becoming more accurate with figuring out what you're dreaming and what you're thinking of. I gotta say, I would want to like see my dream before I let anyone else see it. Like if you
Yeah.
record my dream perfectly, I want to make sure there's no incriminating shit in there.
By the way, do you know how to do the aerial bolt ground attack with the insect glaive weapon?
I can't say that I do. No.
It's called aerial bolt.
Aerial bolt.
But it's a ground attack.
Can look in the database under weapons, I guess.
So I'm trying it right now in the thing.
Aerial bolt is you got to be in glaive form and press B to do an aerial bolt. While in glaive form, leap high into the air and slam your blade into a foe. So, aerial bolt is pressing B when you're in glaive form. Or whatever strong attack is, maybe. Yeah, I changed it from B, so it should be B for you.
B doesn't
That should.
do anything.
It says you should launch high into the air and slam your blade. Oh, what button do you press for like quick devour? Maybe it's that.
It's. Oh, it's a quick devour? Holy shit. That's weird.
While in glaive form, leap high into the air and slam your blade into a foe.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
you jump to
Yeah,
that?
it's the quick devour button.
Yeah, that's what B is for me.
Huh. Mine's Y. That's weird, because yeah, normally that's not quick devour is quick devour.
Because you can't devour when you're in insect glaive form, so that frees up a button.
This is the
And-
weapon I have the least like knowledge
So
of.
what else was it? You said aerial bolt, ground slam, or something?
No, it's just called aerial bolt. I just didn't know what it was.
So it changes your aerial bolt. Is that what the
Yeah.
thing does?
So I was like, because I need to do it in order to get another
Neat.
thing. This one, aerial attack. Let me make sure I know how to do this one. I got to be in glaive form for this one. Yeah, I do. Alright.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay. whole stamina management thing is a bit of a bitch. Oh, frame rates, dude. Can I get my frame rates back, please? I really wish they had a flying enemy in this. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So I could be slip slicing like that, then convert into that. And oh my god. Complicated. Okay. This thing's complicated, son, bro.
Do you know that the Hubble telescope is 43 feet long? I thought it was like the size of like a small car or something.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of them are like the size of a school bus.
43 feet and it weighs 11 tons.
My dad just interviewed and unfortunately did not get a job at a place that does stuff for satellites. Makes electronics for satellites.
That would have been cool. I remember you talking about that.
They, well, this is a second company. So the first one, they did big satellites. This company does smaller satellites. So
Yeah,
one's,
those little satellites are really becoming popular.
yeah.
They're so cheap to get them into orbit. And electronics, you know, they're shrinking down so much that you can still do a lot even with a small payload.
Yeah, Nani the fuck. I love this song. So good.
Is it unexpected? Obviously, you see pictures of the Hubble telescope and you don't have any reference.
Yeah.
Size is large. That's what she said.
I could just stay up in the air and slice all day. Who cares?
Isn't it great? It's so awesome.
Until I run out of stamina.
Second Life is an absurd amount of fun.
We're
Approaching levels of fun
both
that
just
shouldn't be allowed.
sitting there. Oh, whatever.
What's it doing? No.
I couldn't tell at first, and I noticed at the wrong time.
And then the James Webb that launches next year is going to be, the mirror's going to be like 5 times that big. That thing's going to be enormous.
It's like an array of mirrors, right?
Yeah, like it's going to like unfold. They're like hexagonal. It's going to be sick.
Oh, come on.
It always stuns me seeing high-res photos of Saturn. It's so pretty. And it had a landscape shot of Mars. That was really cool. You done. Our estimate was off. haven't been picking up the items on the ground like they used to.
Yeah.
Oops. You been keeping up with the Obsidian Ant videos?
Not really. I only watch his videos if they're about Elite Dangerous, right? And I didn't. There was like one today, I think. I didn't watch that one.
There was one about like people posted. So someone posted a video on YouTube that looked like it could have been Elite Feet, Space Legs, but it was just something somebody made in like Unreal Engine, posted online, and it had like a crate in it. So people were like, "Oh, is this proof of concept footage for Elite Dangerous?" No, it's not. That one's not really worth watching. But
I saw the title and it says, "Spoiler, it's not." And I was like, I don't know what that's
Yeah.
talking about, but whatever.
He sometimes recommends other games that look interesting too. So I've been watching his stuff. Ow.
What? Oh, I hate that attack.
Oh, that was adorable. She said, "Engagey wagey."
Hugo, love me. Make love to me, boy.
Can't believe I've never heard her say that before.
One more try. Herb. Oh. Trying to think of other stuff that I saw. I was on Twitter a little bit, but there's always like hashtags that are like contrarian kind of hashtags that pop up every once in a while, like my unpopular video game opinion was today.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to check out trending every once in a while. I don't really look at that.
That's how I figure out stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the other reasons I wanted to get on Twitter, is just every once in a while just kind of see what it is people are chatting about.
Because if any cool video game news happens, bam.
Yeah, I'm following a PC Gamer. They're not the best, but like if any video game news comes out, they'll probably be in there that I care about.
Yeah. I haven't had the time, I'm sorry. Whatever you just said. Adaptive armor.
Okay. Got it. Oh god. So many people to talk to. There's two. Three. Oh, three.
I love this view of the back of my character and most of her boob.
Yum, yum. More. That's another cutscene where Hope is.
Yeah, let's do it. Whatever you just said, let's do it, man.
You're still playing Astral Chain, right?
Yeah.
Is that some good stuff?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Last time there was a boss that I did not enjoy. Other than that, though, there was another boss fight that was very enjoyable after it, so I'm getting near the end of the game. I think I have like 2 more chapters. So this mission's all DLC stuff, by the way.
Ooh.
Free update DLC. That happened a long time ago. Hope. I wanted to see Hope. I'm sorry about the Crimson Queen. I don't know who that is. I don't know what you said, sir, but good luck. Hope, do you have more clothes now that we're doing DLC? Come on. Well, I think this is the same instance as last time, so she probably doesn't have anything good.
Damn, still don't have a release date for Silk Song. I really thought it was going to be like October, November. Probably going to play Red Dead when that hits.
That's soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real soon.
Oh, we got a new NPC with us.
Yeah, the guy that was in that cutscene.
Can I train him? Neil. Gotta give him focus.
See
Good
if I
enough.
can still do the heaven or hell timing here.
I might be finishing Zelda today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how much there is left of that game. Because I'm following a guide, because it's an old game and they don't exactly give you the best direction on where to go. So you'll get some like honey or something and you'll be like, where the fuck do I bring the honey?
The desert.
Yeah, exactly. Some goddamn place. Like, the one problem was getting to the desert. And I had no idea how to do that. And finally I looked online and like they're like, oh, here's the staircase for it. And I was like, fuck. It's like, I've been in that staircase years ago, but I couldn't traverse through it and I forgot about it.
Well, forgot about the swoopy swipey tail. I have never completed a Zelda game.
Oh, I got wrecked. I got roasted. I played too many Zelda games. I probably beat Wind Waker like at least 10 times.
Oh, I was about to get another one.
Oh, there's a second one.
Yeah, but we're so close to finishing Scorpion guy. Just, oh, god damn it. That was another Scorpion.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the one that's almost dead. I just keep my lock on. Finish it off. No! Alright, he's dead.
Oh. Oh, I hate your helicopter, man.
Yeah, it's like his only good move. A lot better than the one where he just turtles behind the shell. Lets me hit him for a second. Damn it, ran out of stamina. So one thing about the site, lots of stamina. Oh yeah.
Ja, matane. Oh.
The Simon Dan about the guy crossing Antarctica.
Oh. Yeah, that. Oh my god.
That was real stupid.
That.
And it pisses me off. Go ahead.
Well, that lady was just like. It was dumb that like most of the time she, was like trying to discredit the fact that he went across or that he didn't even go all the way across. He went to the pole and then went back in like the shortest path possible. It's like, well, yeah. What? I don't know how else you would define going across.
He went coast to coast is the thing. Like he hit 2 different coasts of the continent, and no one has ever done that.
Yeah, solo.
Not only solo, but like without getting any kind of resupply, any kind of yeah. He had to carry every bit of his supplies with him. It really pisses me off how she goes from like this didn't happen to like it's not even a big deal. Like the thing he did isn't even that hard. Because I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast with that guy that she shows a clip of. I've actually listened to it, and holy shit, that dude is insane. That dude is superhuman. He did it. The guy, first of all, he was burned like a bunch of years back when he was like 21. He was jumping over like a rope that was on fire or some shit, and it like got caught around his foot, and he had burns on like 25% of his body. And the doctors, he was in he's in like Taiwan or something, and they just like took him to this little shack, and like this is the best we got. It's not even like a real hospital, and the doctors were telling him you're probably never gonna walk correctly ever again. So the fact that that dude went from like crazy rehab and not being able to like stretch his leg muscles to doing this journey is already insane. And then he was racing this British guy who was the equivalent of a Navy SEAL for British people. And that guy is like the most experienced Antarctica explorer that is alive right now. And they set off at the same time, and that dude like completely left him behind. He was so much like in like better shape and stuff. And he almost quit an hour into it. He like called his wife and was like, "I can't do this. This is horrifying." Because the sled he was taking was like 375 pounds of fuel and food. Because he needs fuel to melt the ice into water to drink, and he needs obviously food to stay alive. And because that's the toughest part, is the fact that he's not going to get a resupply. He has to carry everything with him from the beginning of the trip. And he did it in like 50 days, which is absurd. He had these special bars made, these like nutrition bars made by these doctors to be like perfectly balanced for him, to give him like energy and shit. And there's like a bunch of coconut oil because you have to eat them in negative 80-degree weather. They're like frozen solid.
Yeah.
So they have to be you have to be able to actually chew them. And it's nuts because he would walk for like 17 hours a day, and he'd spend like an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening boiling water because it takes fucking forever.
You have to go talk to Neil, by the way. I don't know if you've done that. He's in Hope's place.
And he's like, there's nothing out there. It's just white as far as the eye can see. He's like, there's nothing to stimulate your brain. There's no animals, there's no vegetation, and it's fucking freezing cold the entire time.
Yeah.
And he's by himself, so it's a lot like isolation training, kind of the isolation stuff that Vsauce did, except, you know, out in an entire fucking country.
And you still have to try to survive. I mean, it's isolation stuff, but I mean, there's at least you have to try to survive and think about stuff.
Sure,
But
yeah, but
other than that, it's still
fucking
isolating.
Because he was saying like the mental part was the hardest part of it. He lost like 20 pounds doing it, but honestly, that wasn't as bad as they were expecting it to be. And he like I said, he would walk for like 17 hours in the day. But right towards the end, he made one crazy final push because his supplies were getting low. He did 18 hours in a row. He stopped, boiled some water, and then kept going for another 14 hours. So he did like 36 hours straight or something at the final bit without getting any sleep or like stopping. He only stopped that one time to boil some water. He just did one crazy ass push right at the end. And he was talking about like his brain just went into like this fugue state where he just wasn't thinking of anything. He was just kind of at peace with the pain.
Yeah.
That dude is insane. He did a triathlon. That's what he wanted to do after he got burned. He's like, I just decided I wanted to do a triathlon. And he didn't get like a professional to train him. He just like asked some people at the gym he was going to, like, hey, how does it work? And like, oh, you do biking for this part, and then you do some swimming, and then the running. And he just joined the Chicago triathlon and won it on his first attempt. He just did a triathlon and beat like 4,000 people at it. Like people died trying to do what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like this was insanely dangerous. He did have a satellite phone, so he called his wife like every day. But he was like, it was incredibly dangerous because you're trying to not take more than you need. So he only has the 110, for example, and he's like, the wind was blowing at 50 miles per hour sometimes, and if the tent had blown away, you're dead. Like no one can get to you in time.
Yeah.
Like if that tent goes, you're probably never gonna see it again, and you are now not gonna be able to survive at nighttime because the wind is it's gonna be too much. -80. It's like you could throw boiling water into the air and it would freeze instantly.
Though to be fair, apparently throwing boiling water will freeze faster than regular water, but still.
Yeah, it is still. The point is that -80 is crazy. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? There's 2 of them.
Oh my god. Yeah. Gonna be very much pain in the ass. Just gotta kill this one.
So it's really annoying to have her just flippantly shitting on. He's like, all these flat earthers are like, oh, I thought you said he did it solo, then how did he take a picture of himself? He's like, what the hell's wrong with you? I have a tripod. What do you mean, how did I take a picture of myself?
I mean, even if you had a camera crew with you, if they never interfere ever, he did it solo. I mean, not in a mental game. Like if the camera even never like really talked to the camera crew, because I guess like maybe the mental part will be part of the challenge too.
Right. Or you could say like the risk, like those guys being there reduces the risk because they could step in.
Revive
and
me,
help at
please.
any time.
Turn around. Turn around.
I had to remember how to unlock the camera for a second.
All the AIs are in the other room, fighting the other guy.
This guy should be close.
Oh, I'm close. Ooh,
He caught up to that. He caught up to that Navy SEAL on like day 6 and just like passed him. And how sad is it for that dude? Because that dude also finished it, but was like a couple days behind. So he's not gonna go down in the record books as the first one to ever do it. Like no one's gonna ever remember that dude.
yeah.
But he did like just as much of a difficult feat. He just didn't do that crazy push that the other guy did.
He also didn't do it as fast, so he also doesn't have the world record for fastest.
Right. Because he didn't do that crazy push like Colin did.
Not only did he not do it first,
Yeah.
he started it first, but he ended up not.
They basically started at the same exact time.
Oh, really?
I think they got dropped off like together, or very close to each other. They basically started on the same day, at least. But yeah, the other guy, he's like, hey, I did it for America. But he's done a bunch of crazy shit. Like he's climbed the tallest mountain in all 7 continents or something like that. The guy's just, he's certainly got like an insane strength of will and endurance.
Yeah.
Like, he can really push himself to. Oh.
What I find wild too is just wanting to do that stuff. That stuff sounds like such a drag to me.
Yeah, it sounds really horrible. Why is my healing items not healing? What the hell is going on?
Oh, he doesn't like it when his tush gets hit.
It was cool because he was saying that like one of the things that was driving him to keep going was that he wanted to show people that you can push past your limits and like, you know, to be motivational for other people. I like that your dash attack does like 300 damage. You're just dashing into the monster. Yeah, he calls his wife an hour in and is like, I don't think I could do this. He said he was crying. And she was like, well, how far are you, how far have you made it from waypoint 1? He's like, 0.6 miles until I get to waypoint 1. She's like, what? You haven't even started yet? And he's like, no. Because at the beginning, the sled weighs the most. It's 375 pounds. Because they have to balance what's the most food and fuel we can take without killing you at the start.
Yeah.
And they said like he was on the razor's edge at the end. Like he brought just enough, which is really fucking scary. I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's awesome that someone has done it, and it's amazing that humans can push themselves like that. But no way in hell I'm risking that.
Yeah. I mean, it involves going outside. That's one of the biggest problems.
That's true. That is a big problem. But I would want there to be like a crew next to me that like if something goes wrong, I lose the record because I got help, but at least I didn't die.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was going all in on either I break this record or I literally die out here.
先ほどのミッションお疲れ様でした。
Uh-huh.
の活躍でしたね。
Some jackass is probably gonna like beat his record in a couple of years. Some asshole's gonna go out there and do it even faster.
Yeah.
気になったことがあるんです。
But, I mean, you can't beat the record of being first, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably one of the things that was pushing him.
一切ないんです。
And I think that like 36-hour push at the end might have also been just I need this to be over. I can't take this anymore. I really want to be done.
How scary is that, too, with the GPS fucking up near the South Pole? Like, that would
Yeah.
scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's weird.
どういうことなんでしょう。
He said that he in that like degree of longitude that it's considered like a sacred spot that you're not allowed to leave any trace that you were there. So he had to literally shit in bags and take the shit with him because you can't leave anything there. They're like, you're not even allowed to bury your shit in the snow. You have to take everything with you.
Neil.
And he said that was particularly tough because that was like a week where he was just adding more weight to the sled. He was adding shit instead of because like the whole time the sled's getting lighter, except for that week.
Yeah. Technically, he wasn't adding any new weight. He just wasn't losing the weight.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having performance anxiety, Neil? You can't engage anymore?
He was getting frostbite on his face. Oh, you could saw the picture of him. He was like putting tape on his face and shit.
Yeah.
Because man, God, how terrifying! For like 54 days, you have to be perfect. Like if you make one wrong step and like sprain your ankle or something, like if you twist something and then you can't walk correctly anymore, you're fucked. You have to like call in and just pray to God that somebody gets there before your supplies run out. And spoiler alert, they're not going to. Like maybe the other Navy SEAL dude might have found him, but like he barely has enough food for him. Like, God, it is just, man, that is messed up. He was talking about like when the blizzard like really got bad. It was just nothing but white. He's like, the only thing I could see is my compass. Just everything is white everywhere.
Yeah.
Your brain just has no stimulation, like nothing to look at other than the compass. Fuck that.
And being in your head the entire time. The one thing is too is like the slight mental stimulation is again working towards a goal and tracking stuff at the very least. Again, I'm not trying to say he wasn't isolated. Like at least
it's interesting to think about.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about it a lot since I listened to that podcast.
like at least he has that.
and he's talking about how like this felt like the culmination of his entire life's work because he was a Division I like swimmer champion in school, and so he's been doing like endurance, long distance type shit for a while now, and he's like, it really felt like it was all leading to this. So he had something he was really pushing for. Which makes it even funnier that, like, in the first hour, he's like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And if I was his wife, I'd be like, fuck it, come home. I don't want you out there dying anyways. But she was like, why don't you, like, you have like a team of 20 doctors that helped make those nutrition bars. It was like a sponsored thing for like these kids and stuff. It was like, you got all these people counting on you. You gotta at least make it to the first waypoint. You can't quit before the mission even starts.
Can you imagine having a significant other that like one of their hobbies can massively get them killed?
Oh god, I would hate it. Just constant torture. Yeah, astronauts, you know, their wives are always concerned. Race car drivers, yeah, those guys die every once in a while.
Yeah.
But like, how do you tell them not to do the thing they love?
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe eventually you'd get
good at it.
Yeah. Maybe eventually you'd get kind of you'd like kind of get used to it maybe, but oh my god.
I'm sure it's still nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's gotta be nerve-wracking.
But at some point you'd have to make a peace with it, because otherwise you'd drive yourself crazy. It was kind of neat, just killing a whole bunch of jobbers with the scythe. I mean, there's everyone whose spouse is in the army, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
I have to deal with that.
It's interesting, the insect glaive thing has like one of the burst arts. You just like drift in a direction and just slice. You're not even in glaive form. And so it's your X attack, and you just like drift, slice, drift, slice, drift, slice, and you just kind of drift around. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds neat.
And you don't expel any stamina, so you just do it forever. Now I got a cut on my knee, and I just scratched it, or a scrape on my knee, and I just scratched it, and I scratched the scab off. I'm gonna bleed everywhere. I'm gonna bleed out. Ooh, I just got the word maiden. I can upgrade from woman penetrator to maiden penetrator.
Nubile.
Ooh. God, if they had nubile in here, and I put nubile penetrator, that'd be horrific. Friends, a whole lot of people die when the Crimson King fell. What a bummer. I haven't eaten since yesterday. Are you mad? Hope is here. Just hope I have new outfits.
I saw that thing on Reddit where the coach hugs that student with the gun.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was nuts.
The kid, he took the gun away from the kid, and it started hugging him, and like, I think probably another student or somebody ran up and grabbed the gun to run away with it to be like, no, like, you're not getting the gun back.
Yeah, we gotta do that's a good idea. Just like, even though it seems like the situation is de-escalated, let's go ahead and get that out of this situation.
Yeah, I would try to potentially unload it somehow, but I'd be scared to, to actually unload it.
Maybe look for a safety.
Yeah, just point it towards the ground, just find the safety. Yeah, that was
the main thing is making sure it stays pointed at the ground.
Yeah, and not like concrete. At least when you're trying to find the safety or something.
Do you follow Alyssa Milano?
Alana? Yeah.
No.
What?
You retweeted someone.
Oh.
But,
No, I saw it trending,
oh, okay.
so I just hopped in there. I don't know who I retweeted.
'Cause I've heard of Alyssa Milano. I just can't remember what she's from.
Oh, Milano. I thought you said Alana. I was like, yeah, I follow Alana from Inside Gaming.
No, Alyssa Milano is the one that tweeted the GIF of that thing. Man, Chris Ray Gun has really been going hard on Hillary Clinton lately.
I haven't seen that.
Because there's that other candidate, Tulsi Gabbard. I watched her on Joe Rogan as well, or listened to the Joe Rogan podcast. And her main thing is that she wants the U.S. to stop fighting regime change wars, as she calls them. So basically, let's stop using our troops to fight other people's wars about we don't like this leader, so we're gonna send our troops in to overthrow him.
Yeah.
She served in the military, so she's just coming from a place of like, hey, stop using us like this. Stop using U.S. soldiers to fuck with world politics. And I'm like, yeah, I can get behind that. You seem like you know what you're talking about. And there's this whole thing about like Hillary Clinton calling her a Russian spy, or like implying that she is a spy or something stupid ass shit like that. Hillary Clinton just being real stupid. Chris Ray Gun said something like, "Thank fuck that she wasn't our first female president ever."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can agree with that.
I mean, that's partly why I didn't vote. It's because not that
did
reason,
not.
but like I didn't like her. It's
I
like,
did not want her to win. But goddamn, if we had known how bad Trump would be. Holy
yeah, in
shit.
hindsight.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Oh, look at his eyeball! Look at my screen!
Yeah, I'm blue. Not the deed ever die.
Screen, why are you...
Hashtag shut up.
Oh, look at him go!
I guess there was no way to avoid that.
The effect's a little extreme.
Fucking health bar flashing blue. Feels really weird.
Oh, I'm slowly losing health.
I would have prepared a little bit more carefully if I'd known this was coming.
It was a question mark guy.
Devour attack. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What? How'd I get my health back? Oh, did allies give it to me?
You know, it kind of seemed like I healed when I did a Devour attack.
Let's see.
But, you know, that's
Nope.
just speculation.
I just did it. Did not heal.
So that was just happy timing then.
Yeah. Okay. I got devoured, so... Is this like a speed run thing?
Do not pursue. Alright.
I just healed though, come on. My screen's got squishies on it happening. Little splotches of blood. Oh, okay, they're gone now. Wait, no, they're not.
Yeah, you had you have splotches coming out of your body.
Oh, it's because I'm devoured, probably.
Yeah.
It's my cycle, am I right? Women frequently just squirt blood out of every pore.
Black blood. From everywhere. Dead ash.
Oh, Hugo, get Hugo to the medical ward.
Let's do that. What are we supposed to be doing right now? Oh, we're done.
You can tell he needs the medical ward. He's kind of slashed over.
The bird is the ward. Ward. Medical ward. Ward.
The bard is the ward.
There you go. The bard is the ward.
Well, that boss is gonna suck.
Yeah. Let's do one quick, easy one.
Well. Oh, there he is. It's been a while since we had to go in here.
My music does not fit the scene at all. It's so
Yeah.
happy.
Mine's fun dubstep. What are you fighting for, Hugo? Tell me.
Can we get a fighting for in chat if anyone is still around?
Dude, Daemon X Machina has the stupidest story on the planet.
Really?
Well,
That's the robot one, right?
yeah.
Back one?
I shouldn't say stupidest, it just doesn't... it just hasn't gone anywhere. I have no idea, like, they're like... They'll all of a sudden be like... You're fighting... Oh, I gotta talk to Neil now.
And these two.
Yeah. So, like... There's AIs that are controlling stuff, and you're fighting the
there's one in
AIs.
residential block.
You're fighting the AIs a lot. But then, like, in like half of the missions, a mercenary group will come in and they'll fight you for some reason. But then the next mission, you might be working with those mercenaries. And then during that mission, another band of mercenaries comes in and fights you. And then the next mission, you might be working with them. And everyone's like, ugh! Like, it's like every single time they show up, which is every single mission, you're always like, why are you fighting us? It's like, they're like, we have stuff to do, it's our job. Every single time. So, like, at this...
No internal consistency.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're consistent with the fact that everyone just kind of fights for whatever the fuck. But it has no weight anymore. It's just kind of like, okay, what person that I fought last mission or previous missions am I gonna have to fight now? And then like they do have some mysterious thing where there's this like there was one robot I fought that was unaffiliated and wasn't a mercenary and seemed like it was potentially like an AI or an alien or some shit. So there's that. That was okay, but other than that, like,
Is the gameplay good enough to make up for it?
yeah, the gameplay is a good time. Did you talk to Hugo in the medical ward?
No.
Yeah, the gameplay is fun. It's just at this point I don't know what the fuck the story's about. And every like I can tell it's coming now. They'll start talking about stuff and I'll be like, oh, now the character's gonna tell me what they're fighting for. And then the character will be like, this is what I'm fighting for. So that command has never been used more than in that. Just all the time, this is what I'm fighting. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you're fighting. Thank you, Barry. Oh, hail there, Barry. It's like, man, I don't give a shit what you're fighting for. I just... But yeah, the gameplay is fun. Well, we don't have Hugo. So...
What's up, Barry?
We're gonna bring
Anything
Claire.
else about Mipha and her move? Anybody heard anything about that?
No. I assume she got there. I haven't seen much on Twitter today, so she's probably
Mipha does
overwhelmed.
Twitter.
Yep. Yep. Most people do the Twitter. Barry does Twitter. Virus is on Twitter.
Oh boy. This.
Tank Man.
Okay. Yeah, we can kill Tank Man pretty quick. Hopefully before the other one even knows we're here.
Yeah, hopefully. We just kind of have to watch our positioning, make sure we don't get close.
I think it sees us. Oh, maybe not. Oh, thanks for making contact with the secondary target. Fantastic.
Oh, that's good.
Oh God!
Like shifted there. Ow! Ow!
The best part about Tank Man is he goes down for a long time and you can really hit him hard.
Oh, I don't
Now
like
we've got,
this.
oh God! Now we've got fucking this guy doing his bullshit. Gotta watch out for that crazy ass Devour attack.
Yeah. I'll be on the lookout at the text. No.
Looking out for that bright red thing on the ground.
Owie.
Oh God, no! Forgot he also has ranged. Both have ranged attacks. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
I'm not trying to devour you, you bitch.
Oh my God, I can't heal because I just keep getting run over by the tiger. Zoid.
Oh, he drifted into me.
I can't even see the Zoid behind the tank. It's so fucking big.
No, I'm trying to do the devour. Oh, hello. Hello, Zoid. Stop pushing the tank.
Yeah.
Ow.
I try to stay in the air as much as humanly possible.
I got the glaive, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, I broke his back, his rocket launchers. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, we got him.
It's a little easier. This guy hasn't done a devour attack yet.
Yeah.
He got lucky. I'll probably do one real soon. Now that we're beating up on him. Oh, I can't. He's not tall enough for me to do good aerial attacks. Uh oh, here it is.
A hard time.
Oh, he's after Fiend.
The red lines.
Uh oh, Fiend.
Nicely done, Fiend.
Fiend was dodging like a champ. Luckily, this like zone is like just a really good arena.
This is Final Destination.
Yeah. There's some hills, but other than that.
Not gonna happen.
うまいですね
Oh, Devour attack.
Oh, Fiend! I gotta devour before I lose it.
I hate that, like, you don't, that, like, that you have to chomp and you have to pull back before it will count as, like, you have registered new Devour.
Yeah, I really wish it
You
was
can see
just
it,
the
like,
chomp.
disappearing. Like, if I get the chomp before it disappears, I should get credit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, you get to a point where you literally, it's too late now. You don't have enough time to actually... Oh boy.
Gonna get away from that.
He's targeting me. Ow!
Oh, calm down, sir.
Hell yeah.
Alright, real quick, look at me. This is the attack. Where I just skate around. I'm like,
So you're doing like an actual attack each swipe?
yeah, I'm doing I'm just pressing X too. And it's each one initiates a blade storm. It's kind of fun because like I drift around, so I got to make sure I'm still hitting the monster. But it's controllable. Hey, look, I have that too.
No way. Yours doesn't stick up. Your weapon doesn't stick up very far. You gotta compensate for something.
I'm a grower, not a shower, somewhere. Look.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. You pull out yours, it's even bigger. It's like, oh.
Another day in the books. Tomorrow we got some fun Borderlands coming up.
Borderlands. And if Barry shows up, we'll do some
Stuff.
Sea of Thieves. If not, we'll just continue the Borderlands.
Wonder if there's a day we could move Sea of Thieves to that would be easier for Barry. If Sunday's not good.
たまには兄弟3人水いらずで話そうって思ってな。なんだよ。
You kids old enough to drink?
こうなったらもう従うしかないよ。
Keith, you confuse me sexually. Stop.
俺も実験の途中なのに引っ張り出されてきた。
Also, you don't play football. Remove that tape.
そういうこった。諦めて兄に従え。我が弟たちよ。やれやれ。
Yada yada does it.
なるほどな。お前もいろいろ。
Oh boy, we sure went through a lot, huh,
So
brothers?
much dialogue. Holy shit.
If everything goes well. Well, Barry, I hope everything goes well in general.
Even if things don't go well, I hope everything else goes well.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope things just continue to go well. Not great, just well.
その話か。
I don't want you getting greedy.
俺たちはな。港を作るんだ。
Oh, good. There's even more dialogue after you get out of the dialogue cutscene.
Oh, look, they're brothers. They're bonding. Let's go on a road trip and fucking fight a king or some shit, or summon. I forget Odin.
In a convertible road trip in the fantasy that is final. Are you ready for me to quit?
No, I haven't been mashing through the dialogue, but now I am, and it is taking still quite a long time. You guys are brothers. I get it. You love each other.
Get a room.
And Keith is still questionably the brother, a brother. He's more like a sister. I can use that to justify my sexual attraction towards him.
俺の
I'm always sexually attracted to my sisters.
Oh boy. Your own nipple.
Yeah. Save. We're probably gonna have to mash through that cutscene again, unfortunately. Next time.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bam. Man. Thank programming Jesus for jiggle physics. I'm just slightly moving my character and seeing the boobs catch up.
I actually prefer kind of like subtle jiggle as opposed to like crazy beach volleyball, like wacky wacky.
Soul Calibur
It's
2
all over
jiggle.
the place. Yeah. Flopple wobble.
There's a in that corruption video that I put in the Discord, there was some Soul Calibur corruption in there. Soul Calibur 2. There was one where like one of Taki's boobs was like just stretched out and like kind of destroyed. It was like it was like, you know, to a needle point right where the boob came out of the chest and then kind of went out, and then like the boob was out in space. It was really good.
You timestamped that one? That Vsauce?
Vine sauce? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Vine sauce.
with Zelda, the Zelda one.
Oh, because of exactly that one, Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because that Twilight Princess corruption was really good. How fucked up it got, but was still stable, is insane. Oh, good. My Xbox controller stopped working again. I might need a new Xbox controller if this keeps happening.
Good noodle, everyone.
Good noodle there, some bro. See you tomorrow. Okay, time to burb. I'm gonna go grab a snack and I'll be back.